Thank you. Yeah, that's got to come down. Okay. Hi, everybody.
Oh, hi.
How is everybody tonight? All right. Is everybody sort of getting over this change that we just went through with the hour that we sprung? No, I was like still tired this morning. It's so weird. At any rate, thanks Cleveland for having me. Thank you, Nora Lemai, to remember your performance at Riverside with Klauser. It was really beautiful. Words and music, poetry and music. And speaking of, for the past 3 years, a guy named Joe Limbus, who was a longtime DJ at WMUH, in 2016 asked me if I wanted to record with music, my words with music, and I was like, yeah. A lot of musicians had said, you ought to do some recording with music, and I really wanted to do it, and nobody ever stepped up. And I thought that we would do like soul and funk and punk and rock and, all the genres of music for each poem, but that's not the way it went. It was very experimental, and one of the fellows who played on this recording, Big Gus Stoffer, who was also an MUH DJ, is here tonight, so maybe in the second half we'll do one of the pieces together, which we've never done. We did this recording in one night, unplanned. And then over the past 2 years, Joe and I got together maybe 4 or 5 times, and I added some stuff other sounds that I thought needed to be heard. So, at any rate, first though, I want to acknowledge that it's Women's History Month. Yes. And so I have to read 2 pieces that are specifically for women, and this first piece is, I should have marked this out. Okay. This is called From One Woman to Another. The old leaves hanging from the violets, a medicine bundle. I want to love your body because it is sacred. I want to love your breasts unseen beneath your black blouse because they are sacred. I want to make love to your calves barely visible beneath the black stockings because they are sacred. I want to kiss your lips, your barely seen tongue, because they are sacred and make words which are swirled by your breath. I want to share the stories thickening in my knees, thighs, fingers, because they are sacred. I want to make love to the conundrum between your loins, because it is the joining place of birth and death. I want to make love to the lie of the middle class gasp and lack of grasp. I want you to melt in the flame, your fear of blame. Between my thighs burn the puritanical curtain of vanity. I want to make love to the curl of your hair, the eyebrow that is arched and is no longer, and bring to life the real curl and brow and eyeline of self-love. I want to love the individual that is you and run away from the pack, howling in wild woman fashion, because that is the sacred.
Oh, nice.
Okay. When I grew up here in the Lehigh Valley, I grew up in Easton, and when I was 23 or 22, something like that, I moved to Boston, and it was great. I studied theater at an experimental theater company. I got involved with politics, and feminism was at its crest of the second wave. It was just a very rich time. And then I moved to New York, and then I moved to Vermont, and then I moved back home, because We had a recession in 1980. And also, I need to move back home for psychological healing. At any rate, I joined immediately the Feminist Writers Guild. And there was a really good poet named Barb Reisner. And just listening to her helped me make a leap in my own work. I'm not going to read a poem that came out of that. Actually, Gus and I'll probably play that later. But this was for her, and it's called Shekinah. In Judaic religion, the Shekinah is the female half of the divine. One, I see you swirling in a canal of light without context, so I invent one for you. You become a tumbleweed of Judaism and your own female self. Are you struggling for renewal or simply using your angel woman strength to accelerate those prayers lying on the temple floor in their flight to your God? Two, I see you running and jumping in a pasture of prayers, hands and arms rising in the air, tossing prayers as if they were flowers, holding them up, a bouquet to the nose of your God. You court your God, talk plainly to, you love your God, and your God does delight in your invocations. This I see. Three, you dance. Your body becomes the connecting wand. You tap the psychic fluid to come flowing from your heart, this river which contains the answer. Yes, to your femaleness does in fact make you the livelier translator in that stream. The yes composed of bones, cells, blood, through chakras into tributaries of your own Jewish veins into goddess.
Oh, nice.
This is called Glossy Americana. Can you hear it? Glossy Americana, the laundry of the self I am now, tumbles and mixes with the fantasy sunshine of Hollywood old time, where dreams come true and people are more open. The pristine foam of a dream life bubbles in my belly and ascends through the unlit canal to my third eye. I step out and away for a second from the Hollywood walk of fame, golden sirens, stars alluring in cement, and assert my mark right here, right now, while driving on Santyville Road and its European curviness and danger and snow and ice and beauty. Is beauty dangerous? And later, sitting on my bed, I catch up with the beginning of this poem and become the catcher, the receiver of its first intonations, impulses, and images, flushing and filling out no one sees me. I am I am the partner, dancing, swaying, holding, caressing, all the lived, unlived, half-lived, broken, beaming, aching, giving, taking, dreams of myself and you and stars and bubbles and The battery I want to say something. The CD, okay, I wrote a book in 2013 called Limn, L-I-M-N, The Mask, and Cleveland edited it and did a lot of different jobs on the book. And so when Joe Limbus asked me to do this recording with him, and the book was Limn, The Mask, I thought, how weird is that, right? This guy with this name. And so the CD is called Limn the Chord, and I have some of the books and a couple of CDs out there. I haven't printed the booklet yet, so I just sort of stuck a card in there telling you what the tracks are and who's playing with me on this CD. There's one other thing I wanted to say. What was it? I don't remember. Maybe I'll remember in the second half. But thanks for listening. We'll come back.
All right. Wow. Thanks for that, Danielle. Another hand for Danielle.
Let's make us smile.